Hi, this is Scott from How to Hack Real Estate. Today we're going to talk about wholesaling, and This is the 50,000 foot view. It's just the quick description. So, as a wholesaler, your role is to find a bunch of properties, find buyers, so you find sellers, and find buyers that are generally they're investors that want to buy those properties. So the pure definition of wholesaling is finding a property, getting it under contract, and then selling the contract. In most states, this is perfectly legal. Some states have gone to specifically regulating wholesaling. Illinois comes to mind at this point, so check your individual state on this. But with wholesaling, you don't take possession. So, or at least that's the pure definition. Now, depending on the circumstances, you may have to have a double close where you actually purchase the property and then turn around 5 minutes later and then sell the property. One thing to note is that it is illegal to use the buyer's money to make the initial purchase, meaning that the buyer comes, say you've got a house that you've got under contract for $50,000, the wholesale fee is $10,000. The buyer comes to closing and submits to the title company the $60,000, 10 for you and 50 for the sale, and then that 50 is goes directly to the seller. That's illegal. You can get away with it sometimes, but you can also run down the road naked and not get caught. So the process is what's called transactional funding if you have to do the double close, and that's where you find a lender who will give you money for 2 days. That money is used to actually purchase the property, and then the buyer's money then is the refunding of that back to the transactional funder. And of course, there's a small fee for that, and you just calculate it into your expenses. But if you can get away with, because of your state and because of the circumstances, banks, for example, don't allow for a wholesale. It's non-assignable. So in the state of Ohio, which is where I'm most familiar with the laws, any contract is assignable unless it says it's not assignable. Now, state legislators are working on various different laws, so things change over time. So you do need to take that into account and stay up on the laws. But anyway, there's a quick description of wholesaling. The hardest part in wholesaling is that you have to find a buyer and a seller at the same time. If you've got great networking, so you've got buyers that are going to buy, then it becomes much easier. That as you grow and become more and more known in the industry, then it becomes easier, because then you only have to focus on finding properties. And of course, you'll gain experience finding properties to get to that point. So anyway, there's some thoughts, and you have a fantastic day. This is Scott from How to Hack Real Estate.